So here's week 1, and every week you'll see a start here page that's going to tell you what you need to do each week and what standards or for what learning outcomes are going to be met that week, what class learning outcomes. So this week you're going to read the homepage. You've done that. You're going to read the syllabus. Hopefully you've done that. Read all the information in that very first module. Watch all instructor videos found on any of the above pages. Complete the child development survey, and we'll see that in a minute as we go through this module. Engage in discussion. Customize your Canvas profile. Go on a scavenger hunt through all of the information in Canvas. That's your virtual classroom, okay? We don't have a classroom where we meet, but you've got Canvas, which is your classroom. So you need to get to know your way around it. And on Thursday, attend our mandatory Zoom meeting. So, and then there's one little extra video to let you know what DAP means. And if you've never heard the word DAP before, it's an acronym, and you can learn what that stands for and start really getting into child development, because and teaching in early childhood and child development is all about DAP. Okay, so yeah, this is the first page in the week 1 module. The first thing you're going to do is take this survey. When you click on this survey, go to student view. Oh, no, I can't be in student view because you can't see it since I'm making this before assignments are open. Okay, when you click on the survey, it's going to take you to a Google form. You're only going to be able to take it if you are logged in with your WOSC account. So you can do that just by opening another tab and checking your school email or something like that. Just anything that shows your WOSC profile here. Okay. Once you've done that on any page, then when you click on this, it should take you to the Google Doc. So you'll just take this survey. It's just to find out where you're at. Like I said in another video, we've got some students who have been doing this for 30 years, and we've got some students who are fresh out of high school and haven't worked in a facility before. So it just really helps me to know where, where I kind of need to teach to, or if I need to, just what your level right now is. And then hopefully when we retake the survey again in 8 weeks, your answers will all be that you're super comfortable with everything that's in these questions and you know all about them. So you'll take that. That's one that's not going to check off your to-do list because it's not submitted through Canvas. It'll check off your to-do list once I put a grade in. Okay, and you have a discussion, and hopefully you've read all the criteria about class discussions, so you know how to get all your points. So you're going to number items 1, 2, 3. Make sure that you've spell checked it. I a lot of times would, when I was a student in Canvas, I would type my discussion responses in Google Docs and then copy and paste it. And that way it was easier to edit. It was easier to spell check and grammar check and all that stuff. So I would type it somewhere else and then copy and paste it to the discussion board. But for number 1, you're going to tell us your name, your experience with children, or if you don't have any yet, that's fine too. Just tell us that, and identify where this class fits in your educational, professional, and or personal goals. Then you're going to tell us a little bit about yourself, anything you want us to know. It can be what you did this summer. It can be about your family. It can be your favorite movie or book. It can be where you were born or where you live. Whatever you want us to know that's fun about you. Then an artifact, which you should know about artifacts from watching the video about class discussions. And this is really easy this week because you just need to share and caption a picture that lets us know something about you. So it could be a picture of your family, or it could be a picture of you doing something you enjoy, a picture of the cover of your favorite book, and that could be adult or children's, a link to your favorite podcast if you like to listen to podcasts, just absolutely anything, everything and anything that could is something you want to share about yourself. I should say I don't know where the O and the U went, your learning community. And include a description of why you're including it. Don't just put a random picture and leave us to figure it out. Caption it. This shows you how to include a picture and how to include, if you wanted to share a website, how you would hyperlink it in the class discussions. This is reminding you to interact with at least 2 classmates. Here's a link to the criteria. If you haven't already watched it or read it and watched it, you can see your rubric by going to these 3 dots. Some people call them the vertical dots. Some people call them the snowman, whatever you want to call them. Show rubric. That's where you could go. So that is one assignment this week. And then you're going to customize Canvas. And this tells you how to do that. But if you don't have a picture here right now, you will by the end of this week. And then there are some other things to put in there too. And then your scavenger hunt is a quiz that I can't show you yet, but it's questions about going all the way through Canvas and just exploring anything and everything. So you'll see what it means more when you get there. I am going to show you the directions, okay? Because it says read the syllabus, the rubrics, all assignments that are already open, and check your email. Open anything you can and click on anything you can click on to see what it has to tell you in order to answer these questions. Much of the information will be found by opening the pages found in your first module titled Welcome to Child Development. Your journey begins here. The answers are all there somewhere. The whole point is that you're exploring your classroom, which is Canvas, in order to familiarize yourself with the expectations of the child development program. So while I do want you to get used to coming to me when you have questions about assignments, I want you to only do that as a absolute last resort on this one, because the whole point is for you to find this information, because it is there. I promise it's there. You just have to dig and search and learn your way around Canvas. So that really is the point in this one. So I'm not saying don't come to me, but you need to have explored every option before you do. And even when you do come to me, I might just kind of give you a hint for where to look, not tell you exactly where to find it. So yeah, have fun exploring Canvas. And I believe that's it for the week. Oh, sorry, no, our mandatory Zoom is Thursday at 7. I found that when I do it at 6, some people aren't home yet. If I do it at 8, some people are already putting their kids to bed. So 7 just is the spot that has worked the best for most people most of the time. If you have a conflict for some reason, I need to know before 6 o'clock that night. Okay. Do not show up and expect to get credit. Do not wait until the last minute to say I can't be there. You need to contact me to make other arrangements before the Zoom. Okay. And then here's a video, like I said, about DAP. And if you already know what that is, great. You can learn more though. There's always more to learn. And if you don't know what DAP is, enjoy finding out. All right. Thanks.